Listen, I know I ain't the only one. I know that I ain't the only one that did this. Have you ever said, where the hell did you get that from? Have you? Have you ever said, where the hell? Who told you that? Where did you get that from? Listen, I got a good one for y'all today, so stay tuned. Y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversation. And listen, I got a good one for y'all today, honey. Remember, I'm not cross-eyed. It's the her or the glasses. I know y'all didn't see it. Oh God, let me get myself together. I wrote this on December 22nd, 2025, and it's called, Have You Ever Just Said, Where the Hell Did They Get That From? Honey, melanin folk don't love their children. Where the hell did you get that from? Where? Listen, melanin women are like a mama bear protecting her cubs. Honey, where the hell did they get that from? That you don't care or the dad don't care about their kids. A melanin man doesn't love or provide for his children. Where the hell did they get that from? Do you want the distorted view that some had you to believe, or do you want the truth? Because you've been rolling with the con job. Do you want the truth? What's that man? Like, you can't handle the truth. A melanin father is one of the most protective and hard-working fathers there is. A melanin father is one of the most hard-working and protective fathers that there will ever be. Yeah. That's how deep it is. Because I know my daddy loved me. And I know more fathers that love their kids that was in my household and love them and are hard workers. Melanin people don't love their communities. Where the hell did you get that from? Hey, what? Crickets? Now, do you want the real version or do you want the distorted view that you've been given? Which one you want? What you want? And besides, how would you know when you chose and you choose not to interact with other cultures? Somebody, listen. Melanin communities are one of the most welcoming communities that you could ever have. I bet you will never, ever go hungry if you were at one of your melanin friends' houses when you were younger. Never. You never. We had one friend. Okay. That's it. Where the hell did you get your stuff from when you don't even interact? Where? Somebody got to tell me this. How do you tell us how we are? How did you do that? No, because that was you had no information. The only information you had was a distorted view of how people viewed us. And we already know that was systematic, that was systemic, whichever. You know what it is. Okay, it's all in the system. But that is so far from the truth. And I'm going to tell you why. Because let me tell I'm just going to give you a few examples. But my auntie, when we were young, my auntie coming out of when we were in elementary school, and where we are from, the schools were right where you can walk. Unlike buses now, we were actually in communities where we could walk to school. The school was probably like 3, maybe 2 blocks. I'm thinking it was 2 blocks. Right? And so when we would get home from school, my auntie would have me and my cousins food ready every day. Okay, every day, because my mom would be at work, my dad would be at work, but my auntie was like my second mother, and she would have our food ready. So we had a friend named a friend. We had a friend. And so she'd be wanting to come to our house after, because she knew that our meals were made. That was our lunch, right? When we got off to school, like, oh my God, we would have. And so your friends knew where the food was. We never had, how you hear people had, maybe let me not say that, because a lot of people don't understand. This is why you don't know the culture. You can assume what happens in the culture, but you don't know. But melanin neighborhoods, if you were hungry, you could definitely eat at a friend's house. And like I said in one of my other videos, the store, the corner store, like I said, our store was Mr. Poe. That was his name. And what you could do is go and get food on credit. Okay. So you can go be like, get you some bologna. That was when the food was real. Not like what's going on now, but it was when it was real. And you could go and he would, it would just be on credit. And when you got paid, my mom and them got paid, then they would just go and pay that off, but you always had something nobody left you hungry. Nobody left you hungry. People cared. People actually cared. So when people want to put their mouth on our community because you put a distorted view out on us, it's ridiculous. And now that I know, man, y'all set up here, and in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, our city was on 60 Minutes. Our city was not bad. And I used to be like, why are they portraying this city to be like this when it wasn't? It was not a bad city. But I see now that as you get older and you get wiser, you see where the problem really lied. It was all made up. And it was in our souls. And this is where that generational stuff come in. And you believe the lie. You believe the lie, so therefore you just spread. Oh, my city is one of the baddest cities. It's on 60 Minutes. I had the best childhood. I had the best childhood. So when you say we don't love our families, we don't love our neighborhoods, we don't love our communities, we don't love whatever we don't love, it's all been a lie, and it's all been a distorted view on how you have viewed us. And I don't know, I ain't figured it out yet, and maybe it ain't for me to figure out, but oh God, let me just go on. Let me just get myself together. Because when I think about it, why, oh God, let me just get on back. Let me get on back. Listen, thank you to my new ones and thank you to my day ones. Y'all been riding with a girl and I am so grateful. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversation. Y'all,